Hello everybody, my name is Chris. My name is Chris Provost and you're watching Park Pass. In today's video, we're gonna do a full tour of the brand new queue for Test Track in EPCOT, and I'm gonna show you the ride in all its glorious splendor. Let's do this. Now, as a lot of you know, I just had surgery, a hernia surgery, and I'm not allowed to travel for a while. The recovery's a little bit slow. It's very slow, actually. But I had my really good friend, Doris. They went to a sneak preview of the test track and took a bunch of footage for me, and I'm going to talk to you about this footage. At the end of this video, though, I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a recap of my thoughts of what I think about this brand new retheming and the new queue of Test Track, because some of it I think looks awesome, and some other parts I'm like, what is going on here? So I'd like to hear your opinions at the end of this video too, what you guys think of this brand new retheming of the Test Track at EPCOT. All right, let's get into it. All right, so this is the new queuing area for Test Track. And as you can see, one cool thing is they have a little window. As when you first walk in, you can see the cars as they've loaded people in to the car. They're getting ready to go. This queue is expansive. I mean, it is absolutely huge. And they removed some cool features and they've changed some things here. So as you can see, that's just the windows that's overlooking. Now this right here, this is I have to stop for 1 second. This is just, look at this. I'm such a geek. I thought this was a thing for Tron, but no, it's just the back of the seat. That's a steering wheel. It's a little steering wheel up ahead. I thought that was like a face mask, and that was like a nose and a mouth on the lower face, and that was a bodysuit for Tron. No. That literally is just the back of the seat, of the driver's seat, looking at the steering wheel. But I thought that was so funny. It's like, oh my gosh, Tron. But no, it's a steering wheel. So this is, as you come in the queue, they have these like banners that are hanging from the ceiling. And it's just General Motors has done this. This is they're sponsoring this. Now, as you look over here, you can see, kind of see like a concept car on the wall. You can see the new like fixtures in the ceiling. This is another little car here that's just kind of sitting out here as you walk around this car. It's like a prototype car that eventually they'll be using in the future. And one of the things that they're really pushing in the queue here is they're talking about being like 100%, these cars being 100% autonomous, be able to handle everything, driving you everywhere you need to go. And so that they're talking a lot about that. And they also talk a lot about being like, eco-friendly and making it better for the planet. So this is, as you can see, the whole queue here area is all open here. And it is very open, the big windows letting in a lot of natural light. So, but it is just a nice, huge queuing area that they have rethemed here with these new kind of prototype cars. And as you kind of look along here, you can see that they have this, you see the window again where the cars go in. If you look at that window, like I think that's cool that they've added that feature where you can see the cars come in going here. It makes it kind of fun. And I think that helps build anticipation for getting ready to go on the ride. You're like, oh, about ready to go. Now, if you look real quickly on those windows on the left-hand side, you can see a car is going to go by. You got, car just zoomed on by. But you can see that it says General Motors there. This is the main queuing area as you come into it. This just kind of shows some little artwork they have hanging from the ceiling. The thing about this is I think it's cool. But I will say, I feel it's a little, I love that they have these big windows. I will say this. I think that's great to have windows. This is on the other side of the queuing area of the car now. I feel like it's kind of like, it really is what they is. It's a huge thing for General Motors, right? This is just a lot of, sponsorship for General Motors, talking about General Motors. And I think some of the cool things that they had in the queue have been removed. It used to be, if you remember, when you used to wait in a queue, you were able to actually, I see somebody's waiting to go, they're in the car ready to go. You used to be able to build your own car, and then your car stats would be raised as you go on the test track. They removed that. That's completely removed now from the attraction, which I think that's just bizarre, because that was my favorite part. That was my son's favorite part. When I told him that was removed, that you can no longer build cars, he was shocked and a little disappointed. Here's another little prototype car they have here. This is just a single driver car, and it has like one seat, and you can put groceries in it. It's like one of those maybe like autonomous cars that'll be able to drive around for you. Lots of windows. You can see that they have here lots of windows. And you could just kind of look at this little prototype as you're waiting in line. And looking over here, this is another side of the prototype of the car. So a lot of these cars, these concept cars, are in the queue. And they have like these little videos there showing you. There's no sound of these videos. They're not talking. They're just kind of showing these videos as they go along, like the car pulling up. I do like that color of the orange. That is sweet. Just kind of showing you like have like these little cars here. So yeah, that's interesting. I think that General Motors is pushing a lot for this, and I think it's really cool that they're doing it. But also at the same time, I miss the fact that you used to be able to make your own cars and have more of an interactive line. Now you're just kind of looking at prototypes. This is, as you pass that car, this is the entrance. You're going to turn right to the right here. and this takes you to the second part of the queuing area. As you turn right here, you can see, and it looks down, and now you got like the things on the wall. You got some artwork of these prototype cars. These concept cars are now on the wall, and the queue is expansive. It is huge, okay? Looking right down here, continuing on through the queue line. This is like a cast member preview or a sneak preview with some like annual pass holders. So a lot of people are there on opening day to kind of see the sneak preview of it. As you leave that room, you come into another room. Again, this is just more queuing area. As you can see, I do like they have those circular ring lights above atop here, but you can see, like looking around, there are a bunch of video screens. And this is the area right here where you used to go. I believe this is where you go and you'd build your car. Remember, you used to have like a little touch screen. You'd build a car and how fast do you want it to be? What kind of engine do you want it to be? Do you want it? And then you would be able to take that with you if you had a little magic band as you rode test track. It'll tell you how good your car was. That's completely gone now. So now you're just waiting in a line, kind of looking at some advertisements that General Motors is doing here. One of the things that General Motors is really talking about is this leave no trace behind, and they're trying to be like sustainable energy, renewable energy, being good for our planet, which I think is a very good look. I think that's great that they're talking about that, and I actually applaud that. They kind of have these little things that you can read about them over here, of course, like sun energy, lasting progress, all these little things as you go on the queue and you're waiting to go on the test track. You can learn about what General Motors is doing to make the environment better. This part was a little confusing to me. I was like, okay, this is like just like the chassis, I guess, and the tire of the car, and then I guess that's the engine, the motor at the end of it. And so this is just kind of them, just, I don't know, just kind of there, cool to look at, I suppose. I don't really know exactly what to say about that. As you pass that car, though, they have a big screen. You see the line wraps around. It is a big, big, long queue. As the line wraps around, they have all these little prototype cars in display cases. Now, this is what I thought was really interesting. I think these are really cool cars. I figured, why would they put them all in display cases? The reason I think they probably do that is for dust. It's easier to clean them off, right? Just to dust the case off, I suppose. I don't know, but like, I mean, it seems like it's, in my mind, like, why don't they just have those suckers out so people can look at them, or maybe even close enough that people could touch them and see what those, get the feel of what these prototype cars are? Because they are cool. They're these cool prototype cars that are hopefully being developed, maybe eco-friendly cars, but they have like the different designs here. And then as you look at the screen here, they have this video playing showing these prototype cars. Now, there is no audio with the screen. It's literally just, you're just watching these cars, doing what they're doing. It looks like you're rolling out of your garage. It's built into a mountain, and then you're kind of like lowering you have an elevator for your car. Everybody has that in their house, and then the car is rolling on. Looks like there's a surfboard on top of it. I think that's really a fun little detail, going to the beach from the mountains. And then they show this other version of the car here. They're just showing this. It's just cool looking. It reminds me of those tires, though, remind me of Hot Wheels tires for sure. And so again, it shows a little prototype. You can see little surfboards on top of that little prototype there. It's a little, I guess, SUV, a futuristic SUV as you're waiting in line. So as you're waiting in line, you're gonna go right. I mean, it's a long queuing area. Not a lot of interactive stuff anymore. It used to be you would build your stuff and have this interaction now. Now this is the very end of the ride. You go right down here. You turn to the right, and that's where you board into the attraction, and you ride the attraction. Now, when the attraction's going, I'm gonna let you listen to audio because you'll be able to hear what everything's going on in the attraction.
Hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. And please, supervise children. Thank you. Por favor. We've always been dreaming about the road to tomorrow.
And now, we set a course for the future.
Before we can visualize tomorrow, we have to start by looking at the world of today a little differently.
That's where I can help. Let me show you how I see the world.
By using advanced cameras and sensors, vehicles are constantly scanning the road ahead, helping to prepare us for any surprises. Woo! Nicely done!
Surprises, huh? I was built for this.
Tomorrow's roads will be built with technology too, like inductive charging to help keep you powered up.
Smart road activated. Power transfer
smart roads are just the beginning. Imagine being able to customize your vehicle at home.
Can I show them?
Go for it. First, select a new vehicle body.
What about this one?
Good choice. Now let's see how it looks.
Oh, let's try another. That looks good with the third row.
And here's one I think you'll really love.
Oh, I could get used to this.
Now how about we kick back and enjoy the ride?
Sure, it's always fun to be free.
Smells like pine trees.
Watch out!
I told you, I got this.
Right. Our road might have had some twists and turns, but the future is always just around the corner.
And together, we keep moving forward, finding new ways to drive to a brighter tomorrow.
Ready to see what else lies beyond the horizon?
Now, I have to show this. This is probably my favorite little detail of all, is it used to be on Test Track, the maximum speed was 64.9 miles per hour. Now it's 65.1 miles per hour. They've increased it by 0.2 of a mile. I think it's so funny. They're like, you know what? Let's just make it go a little bit faster, like a lot faster. No. Just 0.2. Let's go from 64.9 to 65.1 miles per hour.
Our test drive might be complete, but just ahead is the vehicle showcase, where you can explore the latest innovations from General Motors. Not to shift gears, but please remember to watch your step and take all of your personal belongings with you as you hit the road. You see what I did there?
I think you should just leave the jokes to me.
Maybe you're right. Thanks for joining us. See you in the future.
Right back in.
This is the exit as you exit off of the attraction, the Test Track attraction. You're exiting out here. And as you can see right to the side, they have the photo ops. You take some photos. It's kind of, it feels, and the exit, there used to be the exit area for Test Track was phenomenal. My son loved to be in there. He loved to hang in there. I think that he's not going to want to be as much anymore. Here's your little photo op area. Because they have these areas in this, where you're waiting as you're exiting out, they have these little areas where you could drive these little cars, and you can see like little video game things for kids to play. It's completely removed now. Now when you look at it, it is literally just a car showroom looking at cars. But the first car you're gonna see here is this Corvette, which is amazing. Now, right as you exit, the first car you're gonna see, of course, is this Corvette. And this car is sweet. I'm not much of a car guy, but I love this car. This is a 2025 ZR1 Corvette, top speed of 233 miles per hour. And the base package on this car is $174,000. I think it's so cool. I love the color. I think it's great. This would be like my dream car, I guess. I just think it's cool. Now, after you leave the Corvette, you enter this room. And this is where they had a bunch of interactive things for kids and adults to play. It is completely scrubbed of that. So as you walk in, you're gonna see there's a whole bunch of cars. There's like a bays on the left-hand side. That's where you used to be able to go in, and they had like interactive like driving models or little games for kids to play or whatever. That's all completely removed. And you can see the floor is just gigantic. It's huge, it's open. but not a lot to do. They don't even have like benches. Maybe they'll change that a little bit. If you look to the right-hand side, you can see where that blue power cord is. It shows how you could do electric charging for electric vehicles. If you happen to get a General Motors electric vehicle, that's how you would be able to charge it. But it just shows these cars. There's 5 cars here, and they're just there for you to take a look at. I guess you could walk around them. But the only car that has bars in front of it is a Buick. This Buick is just sitting there with bars in front of it. I don't know why they felt like they had to do that, but well, I think that those railings are left over from when they used to have to wait in queue to have this interactive things to do there. But yeah, and then this here, the right-hand side, all those curtains, that is the gift shop. It's not currently open, so the gift shop is closed off, so you have those curtains. So there will be a gift shop there, but that is it. What do you guys think? Now, my friend who actually rode the ride says it's a fun ride. He says it's really the same ride. They really can't tell any differences. They said the part where the semi-truck comes out and kind of juts around, that is a little more smooth. You can't tell that you're going any faster because you're going 0.2 of a mile faster, supposedly. But he says everything feels the same. You do have a lot more the visual, the lighting techniques that go around as you're looking at it. But as far as enhancing the attraction, it's about the same. It's an interesting take for me. I don't even know why they felt like it had to retheme Test Track for this, but it's kind of cool. It reminds me of the Cars ride. You know the Cars ride, when you were riding the Cars ride, and it splits in Disneyland, right? You go to the right to Ramon's, or you go left to Luigi's. And you go to Luigi's, they put those little like those tires, white wall tires. You can see reflection. They've actually enhanced that here for this new attraction. As you can see, as you're going, the left side, you looks like a third row, or the right side, you look over there, you see your car, your reflection looks like you're in more of a sporty car. Those are cool enhancements and cool visual things. The same attraction, but it's just some cool visual enhancements to the attraction. Now, the thing about it for me, I think that's cool. I love the visuals of the new attraction. The thing that's hard for me is my son loved this attraction. He loved going in and building his own car, and he loved staying after the ride was over, staying in that play area and driving cars and doing interactive things of that. So the attraction for him was fun, but that wasn't the best part. The best part was the queue and also waiting afterwards in that show area. So they removed those elements, which I told my son Miles, and he was like, "Why would they do that?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So it's interesting that they decided to do that, but I really liked that aspect of it, but the lighting and all this cool stuff, the screens they have in the attraction looks absolutely phenomenal. Now, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and I would love to hear what you think about this new attraction. Not a new attraction, this new retheming of this attraction. Do you feel like it's worth it? Do you think was it needed, or are you excited? Right? I'd like to hear your thoughts about it. Also, I don't know if you guys know this. Did you know that every Tuesday, my wife does a special video just for our Patreon members? That's right. She does videos where she does walk and talks, and she does like funny little stories, and like, I mean, all this, it's just all this behind the scenes stuff of Park Pass, and it's hilarious. My wife is very funny. I'm going to give you a sneak preview of what my wife is like doing these stories on Instagram. She's completely unhinged. She's funny. But if you want to see these, you have to become a Patreon member. Now, here's a little exclusive sneak peek of what my wife is like.
Hi guys. Okay, so I wanted to give a little Jerry update. First of all, thank you guys so much for your kind words and your condolences during this difficult time, during our what is the word? Thank you so much for being so sorry for our loss during and respecting our needs during this very difficult time. So I have an update on Tom and Jerry. They did.
Seriously, you can get all that and more by becoming a Patreon, and she's hilarious. It's a lot of fun. So make sure you click down below to subscribe to PROVOST PARK PASS and become a Patreon. Plus, you will also get another video every Sunday night where Amanda and I answer your questions, all our Patreon questions, we try to answer their questions. And you get a lot of fun interactive content, and plus they get special stories on Instagram. It's a really fun community. So please do join that Patreon if you'd like to do that. My wife has worked really hard making these really fun stories, and you guys would love to see it. So it's awesome. She's great. And you guys are the best. Put your comments down below what you guys think of this. I am still in recovery, guys. I can't even drive yet. Eventually I'll be able to start driving, start traveling. What to do, we'll start doing Disneyland content like crazy. But I thank you, Doris, for getting us this footage so we can do this video. And you guys are the absolute best. And I just want to take a quick little moment to talk to you. I am talking to you right now, no matter what you're doing. If you're in a car listening to this as you drive, or if you're at work, or if you're at home sitting in your bed or your couch, or whatever it is that you're doing, you are the person I'm talking to. I want you to know how amazing you are. You make the world a better place. And you might be going through a little bit of a hard time or a little bit of a struggle. And I want you to know that it gets better. You make the world a better place. And I appreciate you. I think you're awesome. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, that's the new cue and 3 theming for a test track. What do you think? I miss the hands-on portion and the interactive stuff, but I like that sign at the beginning, which reminded me of Tron. And to our Patreons, thank you so much. We couldn't do these videos without your support. You are absolutely amazing, and we love you. You are the best community in the entire world, the absolute best.